All right. Hello. And my name is Alston. I just wanted to make a quick video about the things that I see and notice going on. Like, I used to work for a company to where I'd go to a lot of different job sites and talk to a lot of different people, mainly blue collar people because we did like oil flushes. I did work carpentry for a while. I did electrical. I've been around the blue collar pretty much most of my life. And I would talk to a lot of different people. As well as recently, I've worked a couple thousand rides with Uber. I've done. Um, Once again, a lot of different people, and I talk to all of them, and there seems to be a commonality between all of us, and it's not, you know, sure there is some bias in there, depending on who you talk to. There's going to be like more left leaning, more right leaning people. Hey, this person's doing a good job because we share similar ideologies and whatever else. But the main thing I want to talk about is whether they share their thoughts with the left or the right or whoever, there's still the same problem, which is everybody that I talk to, at least, is going through financial hardships in one way or another. And you might ask yourself, why would we be going through financial hardships? And I believe, I did a little bit of research on this and, common sense thinking. And I'm not the smartest person, I am far from that. But some common sense would tell me, in 2009, federal minimum wage was $7.25. And I believe most states implemented some type of minimum wage in their states, but still, if you're a federal worker in like a graveyard or whatever, it's still $7.25. And if you look at generally the prices of things such as the necessities you need to live, um, it has at least quadrupled since 2009. And even groceries, I know, have more than went up 2x or 200%. Or 2x would be probably like if you, I think it'd be 100%. I'm not a mathematician. But and since things are four times the price, federal minimum wage would essentially have to be $29 an hour. So if you're making under $29 an hour right now, you're making less than that of somebody that made 725 in 2009. And I started thinking to myself, my electricity was turned off 2 days ago. And, we worked up a payment plan and everything else so we can get it paid off and whatever else. Now I have electricity again. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, in 2013, after I graduated high school, I still worked in Wendy's for a short time while I was in high school. But when I wasn't even working full time at that point, mind you. I think it was about 32 hours, maybe 28, maybe it was under 40, so they could get away with not, having to do the whole insurance thing and everything. But that's neither here nor there. And then overtime, you can't do that, blah blah blah, yeah. So, I was better off then than I am now. I at this point do not work. Okay, I have some things going on and I just am not working. I do work Uber though. I use that to make money. Make money. We can go into that. I could show you proof of rides to where it's just like, huh, I'm losing money doing it and depreciating my assets. But anyways, I do that to try to contribute as much as I can for our family. But I was better off then than I am now. Even when I was working for my last job, I was making I think 28.50, 28.75 an hour. I live in a house built in 1913. Place is just falling apart. I've had to, water heater, stove, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. Mind you, 3 years ago when I moved in here, um, I had to. There was nothing in here. Like there was a furnace, a water heater, and that's about it. And I had to pretty much put all this stuff. That's neither here nor there. But things are breaking, things are expensive to fix. I have to do them all on my own, whether I know how to or not. I just do research, and it takes, like, let's say it takes a normal person, 4 hours to do the project. As a professional, it generally takes me about 2 days because I don't have the excess currency to pay somebody. But all I want to say is that there is a similar thing that we all do have in common, and it is that of being financially deprived for somebody else's gain, which is the federal government and or the mega corporations that hire us. And the sooner that we can all get together and, kind of understand that this is all going on, the faster it is that we will be able to prosper. You should be thriving off of your 40-hour paycheck, like people used to be able to do back in the day. Now, if you're not working two jobs, what are you doing? You're homeless, essentially. I know people that, live in their cars, live in storage units, you name it. I mean, it's absolutely despicable what we have to do in life just to survive right now. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.